You know, for years, the Baltimore Police Department has had some pretty serious issues with the way detectives investigate sex crimes and deal with victims. Last month, the Department of Justice released a report finding that the Special Investigations section still appears to have a bias and fails to look at these cases properly. BPD's top cop says things are changing in that unit. ABC 2 News' Catherine Hawley got a sneak peek at the overhaul today and has some information for us tonight. Catherine?
Kelly, you know, when victims of sex crimes are brought to police headquarters, it can be a very intimidating experience. So 2 key rooms used with these survivors got a major makeover to put people at ease and help them feel safe. Officials hope that will translate into more thorough investigations and more cases closed. Drab, dimly lit, and depressing. This is the room victims of sex crimes used to be brought to at the Baltimore City Police Department. The unwelcoming space didn't help the investigation, so the interview room was remodeled to look like this, an area that makes the conversation feel more like a discussion and not an interrogation.
What this new space says, I believe, to our survivors is that you are not in a confrontational place. We believe you. We're here to help you, and you're safe.
Both the waiting room and the interview room were redone with calming colors, a variety of textures, and comfortable furnishings. Every inch was considered and sends a message of hope, encouragement, and healing.
These rooms are meant to not only help in giving control back to the victim from top to bottom with grounding, mindfulness. They are also to help the officers in preventing vicarious trauma.
For years, the department has struggled with the way sex offense investigations are handled. Despite some attempts at reform, a Department of Justice report released in August exposed flaws in detectives' attitudes towards sex assault victims and a failure to perform basic police work on the cases. BPD's top cop says unveiling these new rooms is step one.
Before behaviors change, mindsets have to change, and this room, in its own way, serves to change mindsets.
The hope is the rooms will put everyone at ease, and that will lead to more cases closed.
It not only puts the survivor in a mind frame, it puts the detective and the investigator in a mind frame that is going to help facilitate that victim-centered, trauma-informed, response and investigation.
It's common sense that better investigations will lead to higher clearance rates. You get better investigations when you get access to the best information and the most detailed and accurate information.
The 2 rooms are not being used yet. They still need some audio and video equipment to be installed. But the captain of the unit tells me they should be up and running in a few weeks, as well as other changes that are in the works to address issues to make sure crimes are not falling through the cracks. Kelly?
All right, thanks a lot, Kat.